this month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Talladega County Central High School.
I want to welcome Kristopher Embry, and Kristopher is joined by Mr. Quentin Lee, who's a principal at TC Central. And good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us. And Chris, you're a Star Student of the Month. We begin with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Chris.
I'm a senior at Talladega County Central High School. I play football. I love basketball. Playing track and all that. I want to be able to teach young kids to how to become a successful man in the future and stuff like that.
We'll get to that more in just a minute. And what about your parents?
My mom's name is Lisa Embry and my dad's name is Lee Swain. And I'm just thankful for my parents. Very thankful for my parents.
They kind of help you out, huh?
Yes, sir.
You're a member of the Rushing Springs Baptist Church. Now, where is that?
It's located in Lincoln, Alabama, almost. Yes, sir.
Now, how are you involved in the church? You're involved there?
Yes, I'm a member. I enjoy going to church and learning more about Jesus and become how to live a better life. 17-year-old
senior focused on accomplishing his dream of playing football at the next level. And let's talk about school.
Yes, sir.
Because if school's not first, football ain't gonna be there. So let's talk about school this morning. What's so special about TC Central?
It's a family, basically. It's a family. Like, it's something about TC. Like, I had left TC coming to my 11th grade year, and like when I went to Oxford, and I just missed TC so much. It's a family thing. It's just something about TC.
Sometimes we can get swallowed up in a big system and stuff like that, and we kind of miss home, don't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What about your grades? How are your grades?
They're good.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You participate and serve on many different boards. You've been a senior mentor and serve as a senior mentor to 7th grade upperclassmen. Why do you do that?
Growing up, when we was coming up in my time, we didn't have nobody as a mentor. And it's just really special to be able to have someone to look up to you. And I just think that we can help them make better decisions on campus and just, how to make it through high school and, just be a good kid on campus.
And we bring in, at this point, the principal at TC Central, Mr. Quentin Lee, and you know the importance of mentoring young kids.
Definitely. Just growing up, it was really rough for me, and I can really attest my success to the mentors that I had, such as my high school band director and people inside the church. So as principal, that's one thing that I really want to do, is just include a lot of mentorship opportunities for the students, especially our young guys, so that they can see what it's like to be successful, and therefore in turn turn that mentorship around and help encourage others.
Most guys, including myself and Chris and probably you too, we don't like to brag on ourselves, but brag on Chris a little bit.
Chris is an outstanding young man. He served as one of the office workers last year, and I used to pick on him all the time, but I would bring him breakfast just because I wasn't eating. But Chris he's always got a smile on his face. He's very hardworking. Last year, he didn't play sports, but that didn't stop him from really grinding and putting in the work. He worked during the summer. He's a leader on the team. On top of that, he's just an all-around good guy, a joy to be around. He's just seeing him with his brothers is so inspiring, because I grew up with brothers, so I understand how the brotherhood bond works. But I'm very, very fortunate and very blessed to have Chris as a student.
Your favorite subject in school is science. Explain that.
I love being hands-on with things. I love doing experiments. I think experiments you can learn better, and I just love being hands-on. Me personally, I just love being hands-on with things.
And when you leave TC, and of course your first love is football, you'd love to play in the NFL or arena football or something like that.
Yes,
but what else is in store for you as a young man after high school?
No, I would plan on going to school and I guess do physical therapy, because it's something you can do to stay around the game and help other athletes recover and continue to play sport that they love also.
I want to ask you something, Chris.
Yes, sir.
How has athletics and football helped you?
It helped me a lot. It helped me become a better man at times, like facing adversity, just, you know, being a leader. Like now, like me now, I feel like I'm a leader now. Like people look up to me, like on Fridays, the little kids and everything. You know, it feels good, and football is just helping me become a better man also.
Well, how do you balance your football playing and your schoolwork in school?
It's not easy, but it's a job you have to get done if you want to be successful in life. So I mean, you got to make time for everything, and it's a time and place for everything. You know, when you have friends, it's basically a weekend thing, but through Monday through Friday, you have to be a businessman. Basically, you have to be on your stuff.
Is there someone, Chris, that's come along in your life that's really impacted you, and they've sown good seed in your life and encouraged you maybe at some difficult times? Who would that person be?
It had to be my mama, because my mama, she's a hardworking woman. She has three kids, and me and also my younger brothers. And like, she makes sure we have everything that we need and when we need it. Like, I couldn't appreciate my mama anymore. I'm just thankful for my mom, and I love her.
That's a special mom.
Yeah, she's very special.
Yeah.
She also helps out with some of the meals for the boys before games, and I mean, she's very hardworking, very dependable. I'm very fortunate to have her as a parent.
Yeah. Chris Embry, who is our Star Student of the Month. He's a 17-year-old senior at TC Central. And with him this morning is Principal Mr. Quentin Lee. And Mr. Lee, talk a little bit more about TC Central and what's going on there.
Well, we just finished up our biggest rivalry of the whole year is against Winterboro, and
oh, I saw that picture.
Yes, sir. Emily Harris was just principal of Winterboro. Me and her are great friends. And we got together about 3 years ago, and we said we need to do something to make this game bigger and we can include all the students. So we started a community service project each year to put the schools against each other. So this year we decided to collect food for the Alabama Childhood Food Solutions program that feeds many of the students in Talladega County schools. And together we were able to raise almost 5,000 cans or 5,000 items of food for students in our school. So that was very, very fun. And at halftime, the losing principal had to wear the shirt of the other school. So she got to wear a TCCHS shirt.
So. She didn't wear it yesterday now.
She didn't wear it. But I'm really glad the students really jumped in there. The parents came in and everyone just rallied together for this great cause.
Yeah, all right. Quentin Lee, the principal at TC Central, our guest this morning, along with our Star Student of the Month, Chris Embry. He's a 17-year-old senior, plays football, and you know, Chris, a number of things jump out to me about your football, and one of those is you got to be dedicated.
Yes, sir. It's
a demanding schedule that you keep between school and your football life. What keeps you going?
My younger brothers. Everything I do is for them. Like, they keep me going. The reason I get up and do what I do, because I know they're looking at me and everything I do. My middle brother, he's gonna be just like me. He's afraid to admit it, but I can tell. But it's my brothers.
Well, if he follows in your footsteps, I think he'll be just fine.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you both for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Chris Embry, our Star Student of the Month, senior at TC Central, along with the principal, Quentin Lee. We always are honored to have our Star students with us, and the administration from the school, and Quentin and I, we've sat in on a number of these, and I crossed paths with him at meetings and things like that, and it's always a joy to see you. And Chris, congratulations on being a Star Student of the Month. Appreciate it, sir. We've got more Daybreak just ahead as Eating Out with Jim Green follows this time out.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.